Well, it's been a while that I haven't talked about Iam Marwa, in a bad light especially. And I actually thought I was done with Iam Marwa. I actually thought that I was done with Iam Marwa. Was it last year, a few months ago? It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while. But credit to Iam Marwa. Iam Marwa has given me, I think, half of the subscribers that I have. So, just for the culture, we have to give content to some of the Iam Marwa fans that are subscribers to my YouTube channel. Now, I know it's long overdue since I've spoken about, or rather since this event happened, but as you all know, what, why do I keep on interchanging their names? Iam Marwa, girlfriend or wife, recently, number one, she's pregnant. We'll get to that in a moment. But recently lost her phone. Her phone was stolen in Nairobi. Now, what stood out for me, number one, is Nani Iam Marwa. What kind of a bitch ass nigga walks ni kwa barabara? It's a road, right? But you, as the man, as the effeminate man that you are, you choose to walk on the safer side of the road. That is where the cars are not passing, whereas your wife, the woman you're supposed to protect, is the one walking on the road. That was some BS, if you ask me. Instinct alone always tells you to move to the other side of the road whenever you're walking with a woman. Like, instinct alone just tells you to walk on the dangerous side of the road whenever you're walking with a woman, whenever you're walking with your mother, your sister, your daughter, your wife, your girlfriend. Instinct always tells you to walk on the side of the road where there are incoming and oncoming cars. But who is Odemawa? Sorry, I mean, who is Iam Marwa? Iam Marwa proved to me yet again that he is the effeminate man that I've always thought him to be. He was there recording with his GoPro while his woman is the one protecting him, right? And this boda guy, if you don't know what bodas are motorbikes. So here in Kenya, they are also a means of transport. So we call them bodas because it's a long history. I'm not going to get into all of that. So this boda guy passes by Rosho's side, and he grabs her handbag, and he speeds off. Do you know what Iam Marwa does? He starts shouting like, hey, hey. Okay, well, I have to commend Iam Marwa for at least trying to chase the boda guy, but it is just it is the please forgive me. Number one, I wouldn't wish whatever happened to them to happen to anyone. I understand, but Iam Marwa. So the guy, Iam Marwa, runs after the motorbike guy, or rather the boda guy, screaming, hey, hey, Saidia, Uya maybe a sisi. It loosely translated, help, that guy has stolen from us. So an Uber guy tries to slow down, and you know what Iam Marwa tells him? He tells him, hey, help us. Iam Marwa was actually, I've called him Odemaya again, shit. Iam Marwa was actually hysterical at this point. Number one, in the face of danger, in the face of trouble, in the face of disaster, as the man, as the pillar of strength, you always need to be calm. And this is an advice to all the men out there, to all the men all over the world. Whenever you're in the face of trouble, whenever you're in the face of, danger, all of those things, train your mind to always be calm in such circumstances, in such scenarios, right? So he was, hysterical at this point. I think he was in shock. So, he's trying to communicate to the Uber guy, help us, this guy has stolen from us. But, when you're that hysterical, even nobody's really gonna help you. So you really need to be calm, to be like, after you don't try to tell the Uber guy that guy has stolen from us, help us. No, get into the Uber, tell the guy, follow that guy. Unaona, at least that way you can. But I guess the boda guy had removed the number plates. At least when you're in the car, you can tell him this guy has stolen from us. Just chase him, hooting and all of that. At least you can even scare off the guy to drop the handbag. Just whatever, man. It happened. Let me not talk too much because it wasn't me. Probably I'd have reacted differently, but one thing for sure, I wouldn't have screamed like a bitch, and another thing, I wouldn't have walked. It wouldn't have happened to my woman in the first place, because she wouldn't have been the one walking on the side of the road where there are cars and bodas moving around. Can never be me. So yeah, it was hilarious. It was sad and hilarious at the same time. And the funny thing is that this thing happened exactly at the gate of a police station. Man said this was such a bad rep for us as a country, bana. Actually, it's police stations in all of Africa are just bullshit. So Iam Marwa and his wife, they go into the police station. Of course, they weren't able to record inside the police station, but after they came from the police station, he told the viewers that the policewoman on the reception desk, when they gave her the information, she said, "Welcome to Kenya." What kind of stupid bitch ass bullshit is that? Fuck the Kenya police. Now, up until today, I don't think they've recovered the phone the last time. But also that thief, it goes to show you how uncalculating thieves nowadays are. It's 2024. Kama wewe ni mwizi out there, don't be so stupid. Most people, especially foreigners, they carry iPhones. Where the fuck are you going to take an iPhone? You're not going to sell you're not even going to sell the parts. So this stupid ass bitch ass nigga had to go and throw the phone somewhere. And the funny thing is that when Iam Marwa and the wife went to see to check the GPRS, to check the location of the phone, it was in I think Madare, in between Madare Uruma area. That is number 10, right? That is inside Madare slums. So chances are that guy lives in Madare slums. And chances are there's a place where these guys have to go and throw those phones, so that if the police narrow down to where the phones are, it doesn't lead them exactly to the house of these guys. So I think with the right determination, these guys, Iam Marwa and his wife, can actually recover the phone if they are really determined enough. If they just put pressure on the police people. It's just that we also have very corrupt police. But if they, even they can offer the police like 5K so that they can at least retrieve that phone. Because I'm pretty sure if the police want to, they can retrieve that phone. But sorry to Roshio, sorry to Iam Marwa for whatever happened to them, but I just had to call out. Wow, it was such bullshit reaction from Iam Marwa. Iam Marwa, bana, grow some balls, bana, grow some cojones. Speaking about cojones, they are actually pregnant. Congratulations to them. I've heard Iam Marwa say in a previous interview with Mungai Eve that he wouldn't want to give birth to a child with this skin color, his skin color, a black skin color, which I found to be a very ignorant thing to say. It actually shows that you yourself, you have a very low self-esteem. His bullshit explanation to why he wouldn't want to give birth to a dark colored child is because of the frustrations that he has received when traveling from different countries. Is that most countries, they they treat Africans like bullshit, which is true. This skin color is not really respected, but I don't think that that is a reason for you to, you know, only I'd expect a woman to say that because women are emotional. I'd expect a child to say that because children don't really have brains. But then again, this is what the Maya, he's sorry. Then again, this is Iam Marwa. Iam Marwa is a very emotional man. Iam Marwa is a very effeminate man. And his low self-esteem led him to, you know, procreate with, you know, light skin colored, because she's not white. Roshi is not white. She's Creole. She's Creole. So yeah, so his low self-esteem led him to procreate with a Creole foreign woman, so that his children don't face the kind of racism that he has faced when traveling all around the world. Well, newsflash for Iam Marwa. It doesn't, you know, you're crossbreeding. And when you're crossbreeding, it doesn't matter whether your children are light skin or not, as long as they have that curly hair. You know, black people are known to be black all over the world, whether they are black like what am I and myself, or whether they are light skin. So your children will probably just face the same kind of racism you've faced in one way or another. And I'm not wishing them that. It's just that the world is cruel. We live in a bullshit world. The world is cruel. But whatever Iam Marwa thinks he's trying to, you know, keep his children from, might actually end up not being so. So the children might still end up facing the same exact racism years to come because of their curly hair, because they'll still be identified as black whether they are light skin or not. So that, you know, that was that was very stupid remarks from Iam Marwa. But then again, you know, congratulations to them. You know, a baby is always a blessing, and also you can choose for someone who to love. I hope the thing is that, is he procreating with this woman really out of love, or is it because he wants light-skinned children? You know, that's the kind of village mentality I got from Iam Marwa. You know, is he really in love with this lady, or does he just want her to give birth for him? You know, because yes, I can say, okay, you can choose who to love. You know, love wins all the time. You can choose a dark woman. You can love a dark woman. You can love as a light-skinned woman, a Creole woman, a white woman, fat woman, skinny woman, whichever kind of woman you want to love. You can love them all. But we won't judge you for loving anyone, but we'll judge you for choosing to procreate with someone because you want the children to come out a certain way, or rather a certain skin color. But all in all, once again, I've said it too much mpaka it's become cliche, but congratulations to Iam Marwa and Roshio for their pregnancy. Wish them all the best.